Hello folks. So today we are solving maximum subarray problem. And by this, so we are given a sub number array and we have to find the subarray with the largest sum. So here you can see a subarray is contiguous, a non-empty sequence. So it has to be continuous. Let's say this or this, like it should be continuous. It should not be like two elements of the array are this and then some two elements of the array are this, and then we have to find the largest sum of that subarray and return its sum. So how do we approach this problem? uh, so like brute force can be like we find for every subarray the sum, so that will be of order of n square. Like for every start and end, we'll have subarray. So start can be 0 to n minus 1, and end can be again 1 to n. So the time complexity will be n square. Let's try to reduce the time complexity, maybe around order of n. So yeah, let's see if we calculate the sum of this array minus 2, so it will be minus 2. Then if we go to 1, it becomes minus 1. So if we have the current sum as minus 2, and if we add any positive number, it increases. But since it's already minus 2, it can't be part of the largest sum. So let's see. So the length is 10 to the power 5, and the numbers can belong to this to this. So we have this example, this. So in this, the subarray output is 6. So the subarray 4 minus 1, 2, 1. So how do we see that if we include a negative number, if that works? So here we see minus 2. So So uh, so if we have a positive number 1, so this will again be greater than any negative number, or let's see the current sum to be minus 2. If we add 1, so it becomes minus 1. So there is no use of adding minus 2 in here. So we calculate the current sum, which is minus 2. So we just make the current sum to be 0. So maximum so far is again 0 only. Then we have 1 current sum. So maximum so far is 1. Now we have 1 minus 3, which becomes minus 2, which becomes a negative number. So adding anything to a negative number doesn't actually solve our purpose. So now we'll make the current sum as 0. So now we have current sum as 4. Now, if we include minus 1, the current sum, at 4, the current sum is 4, and maximum sum is again 4. So initially it was previously it was 1. So now we take minus 1 also, so it becomes 3. Now, why we are not changing the current sum value is 0? Because the current sum value is 3. So we'll only add up on this. It will not reduce the current sum. So it becomes 3. Now we have plus 2, 5, plus 1, 6. Then minus 5. So till 6 we have, let's say, so we have the maximum sum so far as 6. Now we include minus 5, so it becomes 1. So again the current sum is 1, so maximum sum is again 6, like this one. Then we move to 4, so it was 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. So current sum is 5, but the maximum sum is again 6. So we got this thing. So this is something called maximum sum so far, and maximum total maximum sum. So let's code this thing, this approach. So the size, then we need max sum so far, which will be 0, and current sum again will be 0. So we iterate over the array, and here we see, okay, now what we have to do is we first calculate the current sum. Now if current sum is less than 0, then we make current sum as 0, and if max sum is less than current sum, then we make the max sum so far actually so far as current sum, and then we just return max sum so far. Let's try it out. So the edge cases can be nothing, so it can be a single value then, and if it is a negative number, then maximum sum, the subarray with the empty string will be the maximum sum in that case, so it will be 0 again, so not a problem. Let's try it out. Let's see if we have some test cases that is not running. So yes, that's what we thought, not working for a negative number. So yeah, if all the numbers are negative, let's say, so we have to take care of that. 0 greater than equal to 0. So then let's say we have a boolean is positive number false, and if it is greater than, then is positive, make it true. And we'll need the minimum number, min num. Let's say make it 0. So we need to maximize. So max actually, max number. So it will be max num and num. And here we have to check is positive. So positive, then return this, else we just return max num. Let's try it out. So this is not working. Use this test case 0. And if we have anything equal to 0, then it works. Oh, max, right? So we have to make it print min. So for this test case, -1. Now it works. Fine. Yeah.